How is it going, everyone? Welcome back to the League One transfer roundup, and today what I'm going to bring you is the latest League One transfer news coming out of League One, some confirmed deals and some deals which are most likely going to happen in League One soon enough, and also some rumours which could be true and could be false, but I'm going off the most reliable sources I do know which do provide the latest League One transfer news. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe down below if you are new. I'm on the road to 1,200 subscribers, so if you could subscribe, it would mean a lot. And don't forget to follow my social medias. Links to them in the description down below, my Instagram and Twitter, so go follow them. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So then, starting off with some news coming out of my club, MK Dons, is that we have finally completed the permanent transfer for an undisclosed fee of the Peterborough striker Eisa, and to be honest with you, I'm extremely happy with the signing. And we have beat off Portsmouth and Charlton, who were previously interested in the striker, and this could be a record fee for us, according to Barry Fry, the Peterborough director, but we haven't released that information yet. Obviously, the record fee we have paid for a player in the past is around 250k for Kieran Agard, so we most likely have broken this with the transfer, but it is unclear at this moment in time. What Eisa will bring to the Dons is plenty of goals. Obviously, last season, only 2 goals and 2 assists and 6 starts, but the season before that, when he had a partner up front in Ivan Toney in the start of the 1920 season, he got like 16 goals before the turn of the year, so he was brilliant for them back then in that season. So what we need to give Eisa is a partner up front, and he's a fox in the box kind of player. When the ball's in the box, he gets onto the end of it and he comes alive to score the goals, which we will need next season to be successful to get into the top 6, I hope. So yeah, I am very happy with this signing of Eisa to the Dons. So then, moving on to the news of a player leaving a League One club, is that Matt Crooks has completed a move to Middelsborugh from Rotherham United for around £1 million. Neil Warnock based in that area. Obviously, he's playing a few friendlies down there, given to the local teams, which is good to them. The money which they have lost over this pandemic, so it's good to see that. And I think this will be a good move for Matt Crooks, getting back to the Championship, where he probably does belong to play. Obviously, Ipswich were interested in the attacking midfielder, but they have got Scott Fraser now, and it seems like he's going to be set to join them for around £1 million. Next up, some move coming into the New York Stadium is that Shane Ferguson completes a move to Rotherham as they finally get their first summer signing. Obviously, it's as I'm recording this, it's the 22nd of July, and they've only just completed their first signing around 2 days ago. He comes in from Millwall. The 30-year-old Northern Irish international will bring lots of experience to the Millers midfield. Obviously, losing Crooks, he'll be a good replacement for them. I'm pretty sure he's like a deep line centre mid. He plays in the midfield. He's not too attacking, but he'll bring them lots of experience into that midfield, which they do need. Moving on to East Anglia is the news that Ipswich Town set to sign Middelsborugh. Eisa Coulson on loan. Obviously, I haven't seen him pictured in the Middlesbrough team who are on tour at the minute in the Southwest, as I mentioned earlier in the video. So this is coming in from the East Anglican Daily Times, who are pretty reliable and do get everything spot on. So I think this would be a good addition to Paul Cook's side, who are looking to win League One next season. The youngster Adam Phillips could leave Turf Moor on loan this summer, with Accrington Stanley interested in the midfielder who they had on loan last season. Obviously, he was at Morecambe for the first half and Accrington second half of last season. And also Fleetwood Town are interested in the midfielder. If I was him, I'd go to Accrington over Fleetwood. I reckon they have a better chance of being successful in League One next season. So then, some more news coming out of Ipswich Town is that the midfielder Teddy Bishop, who has been forced to train with the under-23s recently, clearly not in Paul Cook's plans for next season. He is set to sign for Lincoln City, and I told you guys last week, if you haven't watched that video, iCard's up there, that he was set to sign for MK Dons. So yeah, it's quite interesting, this one. Obviously, Bishop, it's kind of been paper talk the whole summer. Apparently, Portsmouth have been interested, Lincoln been interested, and MK have been interested. Football Insider reported last week that we have agreed to deal sign him, and it's obviously fell through clearly, or it just wasn't true, and they got their sources all wrong. Seems like he's off to Lincoln, and that's been agreed. So, but this could be false also. We don't know with this one. Bishop seems like a good player at League One level, but clearly not in Paul Cook's plans. So then, some Pompey news coming up is that they have signed ex-Birmingham City forward Jayden Reid on a 1-year contract. I think Reid was on trial with Pompey in a few friendlies they've played, obviously against Havant and Waterloo recently. I'm pretty sure he was. Let me know in the comments, Pompey fans, if he was or not. Seems like it's one of them players, kind of like a bit of a risky one. They are, and that's why they're only giving him a 1-year contract to see if he does well. I reckon just a 1 year. It's a bit like Jordy Huula last season. Some more news coming out of Portsmouth is that they have brought in Norwich City youngster on loan, Gassan Ahadme. I've probably completely butchered that name, so please correct me in the comments, Norwich and Portsmouth fans. He was on trial and he scored a hat-trick against Havant and Waterloo a couple of weeks back, so he seems like a good player. Obviously, being in Norwich Academy can't be half bad. They did bring through some brilliant players, Max Aarons, Todd Cantwell to count a few. So yeah, it seems like a good player Portsmouth have got on their hands there. So then up to the stadium is some news that Sunderland have made an approach from Nottingham Forest fullback Jordan Lawrence-Gabriel, obviously on loan at Blackpool last season, and they are currently interested in the player, also trying to get him back on loan, I believe, from Forest. I feel like he will go to Blackpool. If you're a player trying to progress in your career, you would always choose a Championship over League One, wouldn't you? So then moving on to Charlton Athletic is news. They've completed the signing of Oxford United midfielder Sean Clare. He only signed for Oxford last season, and he got shipped out on loan in January to Burton. He did quite well there, to be honest, so seems like Charlton see something in him, and he's going to do quite well for them. I think it's like a 3-year deal as well, for an undisclosed fee, obviously, because Oxford only signed him last summer. He's not really been in Carl Robinson's plans. I think Nigel Adkins will play this youngster in the midfield as well. Carl Robinson forced him to play on the right back, kind of like a backup to Sam Long, and some competition for him. So a good move for the young player, playing in his natural position also. So then the last piece of news which I've got for you guys to round this all up is that MK Dons want to strike a deal for the former Reading defender Tennai Watson. He's being involved with all the friendlies. Russell Martin did a presser this morning saying he wants to sign the young player. So this is like breaking news when I am recording this Thursday morning. So yeah, seems like a good player. He'll bring us depth at the back, playing in the wing back position, which we do need to add depth to. So yeah, I would be really happy to see Tennai sign for the Dons. But yeah, that is all the latest League One transfer news. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe down below if you are new. As I mentioned at the start of the video, I'm on the road to 1,200 subscribers, so if you could subscribe, it would mean a lot. Also, leave in the comment section down below if I've missed out any transfers, and are you happy with the transfers your club have completed so far? And yeah, that is all from me, and I'll catch you next video. See you then.